Hello, welcome back to Vitality Power Pilates. My name is Hope and welcome to your 25-minute beginner Pilates sculpt class. Today is a zero equipment workout, so all you need is a soft surface. Meet me there and let's get started. We're gonna stand up nice and tall, planting our feet firmly into the mat, reaching up high through those hands, stretching out through that chest, lifting up through that mid-body, and lowering those arms all the way back down, shoulders lower away from that face. One more time, we lift those hands up. Hands come together above the head and gently lower those arms back down. Beautiful. This time we take those hands up. From here, we're going to take a step out with either foot, making our stance a little bit wider. And we're going to lower our arms and twist our bodies over to our left side. As we come back to center, we lift those arms up nice and high above that head and lower down to our opposite side. Arms are in back and in front of the body. We lift, pull through center, and drop. We keep this move right here, working on that breath. Inhale as we lift, and exhale as we lower. Beautiful. One more time. Lift up high. Come through center and lower those arms down. Last time we lift those arms up and drop them down, twisting through that spine. Lift them back home through center. From here, we're going to drop those arms down and roll those shoulders back. Keeping those abs tight and tucked back towards the back of your body. You're starting your workout here. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll those shoulders forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shoulders down away from that face. From here, we're gonna lift our bodies over to one side. Arms go out to the side as we twist through that torso, bring them back through center, other side. So here, all we're doing is lifting those hands up about halfway into our vision, but we're twisting through that spine to wake up our bodies. Exhale as we lower those hands. Inhale as we lift. Last time, take it over to one side. Drop those hands down and lift to the opposite side. Beautiful. Coming back through center. We're going to lower into our squat just a little bit. I want those heels in towards the center line of your body, your feet out towards the top and the back of your mat. Hands are going to go to those hips and we're going to gently squat it down just a tiny bit, a few inches down closer to that mat, lifting through those inner thighs right here. Start to ignite that pelvic floor as you lift. I want you to tuck it in, curve it up, and gently lower it as you lower your body closer to the mat. Itty bitty squat right here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I want you to think about keeping that back straight, like there's a wall behind you and your body is touching it. For 2, for 1, stand up tall. From here, we're gonna lift up onto our left toes. Heel lifts off that mat and we drop it down. Find your squat. A little bit deeper, other heel pops up and we drop it down. Gentle movement to start off if it's the first thing in the morning you're doing, or it's a midday sweat. I'm so proud of you for showing up for yourself today. Lift that heel off of the mat, find your deep squat, and pull those bodies back up through those inner thighs. Waking up our lower body to start off our movement today feels so good. Last time we drop, Lift, drop, and lift. Good. Walking those feet in towards the center line of your body. Finding yourself in a little bit of a narrow position. I want you to roll those shoulders back down, find your neutral, and we're gonna lift up through those legs, alternating, bringing your knees up towards that chest. Remember those strong abs, belly button back towards that spine. Beautiful job. Squeeze and tuck. Bring that leg up all the way. We move with our body, not against it. You're here for 10. 9. If you want a bit more of a challenge, you can lift those hands up above that head to work on that core just a little bit more. Good. This is 7. 6. Tuck that knee nice and high for 5. 4. 3. Strong arms if you have them up for 2. Last 1. Gently lower those hands down. Both feet are now down onto your mat. I want you to take your gaze over one shoulder, bring it back through center, and now towards the other shoulder. Back through center, good. You can close your eyes if it feels right. Just getting some movement into that neck. Try to accentuate that move just a little bit to really pull on that neck, waking it up right here. Last one. Come back through center. This time we're going to do the same thing except up and down. So we're tucking our chin into our chest and then pulling the crown of our head all the way back towards our back. Inhale as we tuck and exhale as we lower it back. Bringing that chin in and down, and let your head go all the way down. Beautiful, bringing that head back to neutral, taking a step out just a little bit wider than those hips. Feet are facing the same direction as your body. Hands are gonna come above our head, behind our ears. We're gonna lower down into our squat and stand up tall. Focusing on lifting up through that booty, I want you to press up through those heels. So maybe taking those toes and lifting them off of the mat to really ignite the right part of this. Fire up that backside of your body. Elbows stay back, chest stays open. Beautiful. Give me your best 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up tall, good. Lower those hands down. We're gonna work on those shoulders, and then we're gonna hit our mat down for our floor work. So I'd like you to take your hands to prayer, elbows out wide. We're gonna twist through that mid-body one more time, waking up that spine, and start to make some pressure in between those hands, like you're trying to squish a little blueberry in between those palms. I want a lot of pressure to start to build that tension in that upper body. Twist and squeeze. Beautiful job. You have 5. All that tension stays in those hands. Don't forget about that pressure. This is 3. 2, keeping those abs in check. Last one. Bring those hands up above the face, bring those forearms together. I'm gonna turn so you can see what this looks like. We're gonna burn out those shoulders for 30 seconds. Starting to lift up just slightly with those hands, keeping those forearms and the elbows together. Breathe with me. Beautiful work. You're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, squeeze and pull for 3, 2, and 1. Lower those arms down, peel those arms apart, walking towards the back of your mat, rolling those shoulders back, resetting our posture. Belly button is tucked back towards that spine. I want you to send those hands all the way up and all the way back down, just like we started. One more time, lift them all the way up and back down. From here, tucking our chin into our chest and letting that upper body roll down. Fingertips touch the mat, keeping those legs straight, and we lift up, squeezing up through that body, rolling those shoulders down away. One more time, tucking our chin into our chest. Upper body floats down, fingertips touch down onto the mat. Those legs feel strong and straight, and tuck it back up. Chin removes from that chest. Good, one more time, tucking chin into that chest. Roll yourself down. This time we start to bend through those knees, dropping the hands down onto the mat. Feet are planted and we walk ourselves, lifting those heels off of the ground and dropping the knees into your tabletop position. From here, we're just gonna get used to being in our tabletop. I want you to set that belly back, letting it drop down towards the mat, lifting the crown of the head all the way up. Meeting me in your stretch. Hips open up. Curl it back in. Belly button sucks back. Spine goes towards your ceiling. And let it drop down. Head lifts up towards the sky. Belly button drops down towards your mat. Amazing. One more time, lifting up, spine towards the ceiling, crown towards the mat. And drop it back to neutral. From here, we stack our hands under our shoulders, our knees under our hips. We're gonna slowly bend through those elbows and press it back up. So those elbows are coming all the way back towards our body. They're not out wide like this. They're coming straight down, like your face is going to touch the mat. And then you say, never mind, and press it back up with all of your power. Right here, give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pressing those hands firmly into the mat, bringing your body all the way back to your tabletop position. I'd like you to send back your left leg. From here, we're gonna flex through the foot and point through the foot. So we're just working on our ankles right here, but we're igniting that glute and our quads as we start to move through our ankle joint. Good, gaze is right between those hands. You're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Point through those toes and give me a little pulse right here. We're lifting out through that glute, Mind to muscle goes back to that booty. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bend through that knee and bring your leg back home, slowly dropping it down to the mat. Other leg extends back. Gaze stays right in between those hands. We start to flex our foot and point. Flex and point. Beautiful job. Keeping that thigh parallel to your mat, keeping your hips down square. Flex and point. You're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. That pulse is coming in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Point it out and give me your best pulse. It's 10 seconds, that's all I ask. 8, 7, 6, 5, squeeze and lift for 3, 2, and 1. Lift that leg, bend through the knee, and drop it gently back to your tabletop position. From here, we're gonna take it back to our modified child's pose, so I want your head to stay lifted off of the mat. You're rocking your booties back towards your feet, and you lift, squeeze that whole lower body. Taking it back, squeeze and pull it back up. Last time, we send it back. Squeeze that body back to your tabletop position. Beautiful job. From here, I want you to extend out your left hand and then roll it all the way back, feeling that big motion straight out back in front of you. Roll that arm all the way back, bringing in that mobility, feeling good through that shoulder. Take it back. Good. Drop the left hand, other hand comes out in front of that body. Roll it back, big circle all the way back. Rolling it back. Rolling it back right here. Drop the hand down. Good job. Flipping over onto your backside. Booties are down onto the mat. We finished with a little bit of ab work, and then you are done with your 25-minute sculpt. From here, I'd like you to lower down onto your forearms. Feet are facing the front of your mat. We're gonna lift those legs up to your reverse tabletop, and we're gonna gently extend out one leg at a time. Pull it back in. Extend, pull it back. Beautiful, keeping those toes pointed to fire up through our quads, waking up that lower tummy, our hip flexors, and our thighs. Maybe you take this a little bit deeper and you drop the leg a little bit more. You do you. Good. You're here for 5. Squeeze that belly as you lower it down for 4, 3, 2, extend, pull it in, last one. Legs come back to that tabletop. We drop them down onto the mat, letting go of those forearms. Whole upper body surrenders down to your mat. From here, hands are gonna come to the back of your head, behind those ears, elbows down flat towards your mat. We're gonna lift up. Shoulders are off of the mat. Head and neck are lifted. Bring those legs back to your tabletop. Elbows out wide. I'd like you to bring your hands out towards your bottom and back up towards your ears. We drop the legs, lower the head, neck, and shoulders. This is your final move. You give it your all. Lift, lift, Extend those hands, take it back. Multi-step move, I know you can do it. Lift. The head is the last thing to go. Scoop it up, legs come up, out, and down. You have 5 more. Each move is separate. 4, 3, keeping your chin away from that body. Last 2. Drop it down, final 1. Squeeze. Tap those feet down and lower. Whew. Taking those hands in towards your body, rubbing out those abs, giving yourself a nice little massage. Wonderful job right there. That one is tough to think about what you're doing and to actually execute it. Amazing job. Taking those hands back to your reverse tabletop, taking the hands back behind the leg, in between the thigh and the knee. I'd like you to just pull the knees in towards your body. Good, open up through those legs, keeping them pulled in towards our chest, and bring the legs back together. Gently, tenderly pulling on those legs close to the body. And roll up when you feel ready. Beautiful job coming into a seated position. We're gonna stretch out our head and neck just a little bit before we wrap up today. Hands go gently onto those knees. You can close those eyes, taking your gaze over your left shoulder, back through center and over your right shoulder. Squeezing those abs back towards your spine, keeping that connection the entire workout. One more time. From here, your head comes back to center. I'd like you to take a big circle with the neck. Ear comes to the shoulder as you roll that head forward. I won't make it easy for you now. Taking the head in the opposite direction. Rolling it back. And I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me. When you're feeling nice and warm, that heart rate comes down, bring that head back to neutral, gently opening up through those eyes, taking those hands up above the head, reaching up tall, hands come together, palms together, dropping those hands back behind your head, elbows tuck in towards that body, that one final pressure point. Bring those hands together, pushing them together, feeling that strength build in those arms. And let it go. Bring those hands up nice and tall above the head, pressing the palms into one another as you bring those hands to heart center. Amazing job today. Thank you so much for moving with me. That was your 25-minute Pilates Sculpt workout done. I'm so proud of you for showing up on your mat for yourself, and thank you so much for choosing to move with me. I post 2 new videos every single week. My name is Hope, and this is Vitality Power Pilates. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you want to see next, and like and comment what you loved in this workout. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.